and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing one of the most popular prawn recipes from Mangalore. And what's that going to be? It's a prawn ghee roast. It's also very popular in Goa. It's also very popular in Karnataka. So let's go on with the recipe. I'm going to make a version the way we do it in restaurants. It's not a home style recipe, so it is commercial, but it's so tasty. Okay, so what we start with is we need to marinate the prawns for about 20 minutes. And while it's getting marinated, we'll start with the cooking. Okay, take one lime, and here I have half a kilo of shrimps. Now, I have taken small size prawns. If you like the prawns to be nice and big, go ahead. It doesn't make a difference. Lime tenderizes the prawns very well. And then we add half a spoon of chili powder, and we add half a spoon of turmeric powder, and we add 1 spoon of ginger garlic paste, and that's it. And we mix it up nicely, and a drizzle of salt. Okay. So now we'll make the masala for the prawn ghee roast. Now there are versions of this where it is all the masalas are dry roasted, but I personally like all the masalas to be slightly cooked in a little bit of coconut oil. Okay, so I'm going to take about 30 ml of coconut oil, just enough to cook the garlic, a little bit of shallots. Now shallots is my version that I use in my restaurants. Now, traditionally there's no onion in this dish, but it gives it a nice body which sticks around the prawns much better. So this is our version of this. So I have taken 100 grams of shallots. I add all of it. And I've taken 1 whole garlic. I've added that as well. Make sure it's all being cooked in a moderate flame. A few curry leaves. At this stage, we reduce the flame to the absolute slowest possible, and we start adding the spices. Now I've got coriander power seeds here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of coriander seeds. Add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Add half a teaspoon of peppercorns and half a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. And here I have around 8 chilies. You could use Ghee chili or you could use Kashmiri chili. I could not find Ghee chili here, so I'm using Kashmiri chili. Kashmiri chili has a slight smoky flavor, but it's got a lot of color. Very similar in its properties to the Ghee chili. Slow roasting for around 3 to 4 minutes. So there, I've toasted it for around 4 minutes. The garlic, onion is almost half cooked, and now I let it cool down, and I'll add a little bit of water to it and grind it to a super fine paste. I've ground all the chili and the masalas that we roasted with a little bit of coconut oil to a paste. I ground it until my mixer grinder said no more. So it's fine paste, as fine as I could have ground it. So that's 1 cup of it that I got. Approximately the same quantity of prawns that I have here. The prawns have been marinating for 20 minutes, and now we are going to start cooking it. So since it is called a ghee roast, the most essential ingredient in this dish is ghee. And so we start with a nice quantity of ghee. We're going to keep half of it to be added right at the end. So only half of it goes in now. The ghee is now hot, and I'm going to add all of the marinated prawns to it. The aroma of ghee is all over the place. And along with the prawns, we add some wonderful curry leaves. And come on, Mr. Prawn, let's cook you. See, when you start cooking prawns, they start leaving out their juices from inside. I've taken like little baby shrimps here. I've just cooked the prawns enough for it to leave out all its natural juices. Now to this ghee and prawn stock, I'm going to add a spoon of tamarind. Mix the tamarind. Now the prawn stock and the ghee is there. You go. It's cooked and the ghee is separating out. I'm going to add the ghee roast masala to it now. Now this masala, I'm cooking it further. Till now I have added salt only to the prawns when it was getting marinated. There's no more salt that has gone in. So here we will add salt enough for the masala. Continue to cook. Now, cooking this masala thoroughly is very important. And we have to cook it until all the oil separates out. If you had added this first to the prawn and cooked it, then it would have been raw. If you think it is getting too thick, you can add a little bit of water. This is what I am doing. Okay, and we continue to. I have added water the third time. And why am I giving you such detailed instructions? Because this is what will happen when you cook this. You see the ghee is not separating. So I've added water each time. It became thick, but still the oil was not separating out. Now here all the ghee is coming out. It's a fantastic emulsion. It looks red, but the ghee is going to tone down the spice. And now we add a little magic touch to this ghee roast, which will really make it super yummy. I've taken a small block of jaggery and I'm going to grate it on top. That gives it that little bit of sweetness, and it is going to make this super good. All the ghee is coming out. It's saying, now give me the prawns. Give me the prawns ghee roast. And we add the prawns back. And now we toss the prawns in this masala again. Now the prawn will slowly soak in the ghee roast masala taste. And grand finale, that I have so much ghee, I'm going to pour a little bit more ghee roast. The amount of ghee that you want to add is completely to your discretion. I don't want to tell you how much to put because I love a lot of ghee in my ghee roast. So I'll keep adding until I'm satisfied. Oh, what an aroma. Gosh, this is a super dish. Fabulous. Cooked, ready to be dished out. That prawn ghee roast is looking so tempting. I can't stop. All the ghee has come out. It's separated and still clinging on to the masala and the prawns. Oh my god. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this. There's no way you cannot like this. This is by far the tastiest ghee roast. The tamarind that we added when we were cooking the masala and the finale with that little pot of jaggery. It's done magic to this dish. I am gleaming with happiness and overjoyed that this came out to be such a good dish. One more bite. Hope you try this at home, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. And let me know how it went.